I spoke to Dappy last week. He said, in this industry, you have to make quick, accurate decisions.
Hey everyone, and welcome to the Blocks to Bags coverage of the UK Black Business Week.
Hello, it's Emma Bontel here at the official launch party of the UK Black Business Show 2023, sponsored by Burberry. Important standing next to me. He goes by the name of Jeffrey Williams, and he is Global Vice President of Diversity, Inclusion and Equity at Burberry, and he is the man behind this whole event. He's helped put this whole event together. Thank you so much for sponsoring the UK Black Business Show launch party. Thank you so much.
Not a problem.
I want to talk to you about impact, because I feel like that's probably a big part of your legacy and your role and what you do day to day. What do you want to be remembered for?
I think I want to be remembered for changing things so that those that came behind me had a different experience, that they didn't have to have some of the conversations I've had to have throughout my career, and that there's space for community to be built within organisations where everyone's respected, trusted and able to be their best self.
Could you give me 3 core skills in business that you would love the younger generation to adopt?
You've got to be strategic. You've got to understand the financial acronym or structure of your organisation. And I think then you've got to be willing to learn from your failures quickly and step back up and keep going.
Of course, I have got Cash with me. Cash, I feel like you're following me, or am I following you?
Don't try to take my line. I said that before the cameras went on. Yeah, she's following me.
What would you say is one key piece of advice to creating meaningful relationships within business?
I feel like a lot of times we overthink who to speak to because maybe we may feel like we can't be beneficial to them, or maybe they can't be beneficial to us. I feel like you need to speak to everybody. Naturally, you'll gravitate to the energies that match yours. You get what I'm trying to say?
It's such an honor to have the gorgeous, the talented, and the iconic Kane standing right next to me. Kanye, how are you?
Great, this is amazing, isn't it? I'm loving the positive energy all around me.
It is truly incredible. And if you could share one life lesson with the younger generation, what would it be?
Who you surround yourself is really, really important. So having that important mastermind circle that you can learn from and work together and collaborate to accelerate. A lot of people procrastinate a lot of the time in terms of whether to start their own business or not. I would say you don't have to be perfect. Sometimes you just have to get going. And procrastination is the enemy of success. So just do it.
Please introduce yourself.
My name's Daneo. I make music for a living, I produce, I write and I sing on songs, and I have a record label and now I'm mentoring artists.
How do you support black businesses, and what would you tell to a person that doesn't know how to start on supporting black businesses?
Coming to places like this and seeing that black businesses exist in the first place, you don't really get to network with your own in high places, and we always feel alone. And I just think the first thing to do is to look around first and come to these places. Like, we're invited to come to here, and there's seminars. Go to the seminars, go and meet, go and show someone else that they're not alone, you know?
If I'm doing anything, so whether that's my production, whether it's my content or anything like that, I make sure I'm always having black people. And my glam team, everyone in it is black. So that's how I do black power.
I love that. So bring your people together when you have the chance to.
Yes, absolutely.
How have you been able to merge music and business? Because it becomes a business when you start taking it professionally, right? How have you been able to merge the two, and what is that one key lesson that you've learned along the way within the music business?
I think luckily for me, a lot of people don't know that before I was in music, I was an investment banker. So I have quite a lot of extensive knowledge about business accounts, how they should run. But for those who don't have that background, it's important to have very extensive knowledge of those things, because a lot of artists, creators don't understand how business runs. They can run into cash losses, not understanding how to kind of like manage their finances. So that's the beauty of UK Black Business, the whole organisation, the conferences, teaching and educating people about how to manage your businesses and your finances properly.
While we're in the spirit of business, based on all your expertise over the years, everything you've learned, give me one core essential skill for thriving in business.
A lot of people think that business is easy. It's not easy. A lot of people end up seeing the end product, but it takes a while to get to the end product. And you just got to keep pushing through. There will be setbacks, there's been setbacks where you need the resilience to push through.
Stay committed, stay focused, focus on your goal, focus on the end result, and you will get there.
Hey, we are reaching the end of what's been a great night. We've seen not just many people who are successful, but many people successful in fields that you may not have ever come across. So rather than thinking that success can only be in one door, this event is a great example as how you can find it in many doors, and it's just about finding one that works for you. This is Emilio and the Blocks to Bags team signing out.